So we are done. The main story is back in the city. Here we have a quest which is on this part. We are not going there just yet. No, there is something over there. I can see there is a harbor or something. Let's travel and check that part. Carrots. Give me some. It was nice to fish in the lava. To do some fishing in the lava. Okay, it's somewhere there. Let's check that harbor. Yes, there is something there. Oh, and also a sky shard. So where is that? Is down? I think it's down. Oh, it's not actually down. Don't tell me that I have to go on this big rock. Oh, Berber. You Berber. And I have to fall on that platform. Yeah, you're scratching your back. Man, why they put this sky shard like this? Definitely is the only way to reach it. So we don't have quests around. Oh, an advanced chest. Oh, that's That's a bow and another bow. Awesome. Okay then. Let's fast travel into the main city and complete the quest there. We're going to spend some cash. Oh, so, but not this one. Deadly investigations. Where is this? I think it's somewhere up here. Yeah, okay, that's a priest. Lady Arabelle is inside.
Friend, Lady Arabelle is waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. Oh, that's a blueprint.
Another one of my favorite associates, back safe and sound. And were you successful? Did Captain Suzo find anything important at the shoals?
We found the wreckage of Tsuzo's ship and a survivor. She said Prince Irnskar floated towards Amenos.
Well, that corroborates what the dockmaster told you. If Prince Irnskar is still alive and made it to Amenos, perhaps the other Alliance leaders did as well. Of course, that doesn't mean they're safe.
What do you mean?
Only a small part of the island is hospitable, and Amenos Station is barely that. The rest of the island is an untamed jungle full of deadly plants, wild creatures, and gangs of prisoners. Not exactly a stroll in the park.
There's no law and order on Amenos?
House Menard controls Amenos, but they restrict their oversight to Amenos Station and the prison stockade. They leave the jungle to the prisoners. Either the royals washed ashore in the jungle, or the Menards are keeping their arrival secret.
So now we go to Amenos?
Soon, my dear. First, prepare yourself while I finish making the needed arrangements. We'll head to Amenos in due time. For now, remember all we have learned thanks to your efforts. Take this as payment. You more than earned every gold piece.
Thank you so much.
I hoped that by investigating the Ascendant Order, we'd uncover a clue as to how to find the missing Alliance leaders. Now we have it on good authority that they may be on Amenos. From the cookpot to the campfire, as my great-aunt Ailes used to say.
The cookpot to the campfire?
It's just a saying, dear. As you're still on retainer, I'd like you to spearhead our rescue efforts. Jakan will go with you to the island, then you'll split up to search for the royals. It's risky, but there's a lot of ground to cover.
How will we get to the island?
Aboard a prison ship. They sail for Amanos regularly from the Dufort docks. We'll be contracting the services of a Captain Basrush. She's a dear friend. Jakan and I will meet you there after I finish briefing Captain Colleen and the others.
Alright, I'll meet you at the Dufort docks.
While you head to the Dufort docks, I'll discuss our plan with the Alliance captains. We'll need them for this to succeed. Captain Basrush will get you to the island safely. I know for a fact she can't refuse a purse full of gold.
How do Jakarn and I get off the island once we find the Alliance leaders?
Captains Colleen, Suzo, and Zaji have been procuring ships just for that purpose. The waters around Amanos are treacherous, but I have faith in their skills. I wish I could send more agents to help you, but I prefer to keep a low profile.
A low profile? Why is that?
For the same reason you're traveling by prison ship, so as not to alarm House Menard. We still don't know the extent of their involvement, or if they're making their own play against Emmerich and the others. Anything else, dear, or can we get moving?
Tell me more about Captain Basrush and her ship.
Oh, Basrush is delightful. You'll get along with her smashingly. We met when she was a smuggler operating along the Sentinel coast. Now she runs under a charter from House Menard, ferrying prisoners and supplies to Amanos Station.
Has Amanos always been a prison?
Goodness, no. It served as a haven for pirates and smugglers once, before the Empire decided it was a perfect place to dump its undesirables. Political prisoners, prisoners of war, rival nobles. Emmerich continues the practice to the current day.
What else should I know about Amanos?
The entire archipelago sits atop the bones of an ancient volcano. Sheer cliffs, jagged reefs, and dangerous currents make Amanos a perfect site for a prison. The only safe landing on the isle is the dock at Amanos Station.
So Amanos Station is a town?
I suppose you can call it that. It serves the nearby prison stockade, though the worst offenders are banished to the jungle. The Empire used to send prisoners to Amanos, and it still is a dumping ground for people the authorities want to disappear.
The prisoners have free run of the jungle?
They do something to the prisoners. They call it processing. Once that occurs, they can only survive in the Amanos jungle. They go anywhere else, they die. At least that's what they tell them. So yes, the jungle belongs to the prison gangs.
Tell me more about processing.
It's a closely guarded secret, I'm afraid. When prisoners are selected for banishment, they undergo some sort of magical or alchemical treatment. After that, they can only survive in the jungle. Is it true? Does it matter? The prisoners believe it.
And how does House Mornar fit into this?
House Menard runs the prison stockade for the Daggerfall Crown. They profit off the prisoner exchanges, the mines in the jungle, other prisoner labor. And they maintain Amanos Station, the only true civilization on the entire island.
Okay.
Wait, what? The
What?
prison island? Shouldn't I get a say in this?
Oh, I know you can't stand to be left out of the action. Think of the stories you can tell of your daring escape.
Well, that's true. I guess I'm easy to read.
Like a book, dear.
Jakarn. The old friend Jakarn.
We're going to Amanos, are we? Stendar, keep us safe.
So we are going to Amanos. This is Amanos Station, yeah. We have to go there. Escape from Amanos, meet Captain Basrush. Okay, let's get out and take a waypoint there.
Sorry, Lady Arabelle. I couldn't find any of the volumes on your list at my last port.
No time for books today, my darling. My friend has a favor to ask, so play nicely.
Good health to you, Wayfarer. I'm the captain of the Shackled Guar. Now tell me, what grand adventure has Lady Arabelle drafted you into, and what does it have to do with me? Talk fast, Mainlander. I sail for Amanos on the tide.
Lady Arabelle wants us to go with you. We need to get to Amelos without being noticed.
Oh? And I suppose she's offering her usual pouch of gold and the promise of an evening's company at her manor? She does know the way to this sailor's heart.
So, you'll get us to Amenos?
If that's your port of call, who am I to argue? Just know the dangers before you step aboard my ship. If they process you in the stockade, you'll never leave Amanos alive. If you head into the jungle, beware the beasts and the gangs of banished.
Gangs of banished?
The gangs of prisoners who band together to survive in the jungle. They're all bad, but the green serpents are the worst. Here, for you and the pretty boy. Disguises. Put them on and try to look appropriately forlorn as you go aboard my ship.
Why do we need this disguise?
You need disguises because you want to travel aboard a prison ship. And because you want to avoid notice when we reach Amanos. So, disguises. You'll look like just two more poor bastards bound for the prison island, guaranteed.
How do you know Lady Arabelle?
You know the lady. She picks up strays wherever she goes. Helps with her work, and she enjoys the company. The first time we met, she was supposed to arrest me for smuggling. Instead, she turned me into an operative, and we broke a much larger ring.
Sounds dangerous. How did she convince you to do that?
Oh, the lady has her ways. And I could never say no to a pouch full of gold and a pretty face. Say, your face is pretty. Maybe if you survive and make it off Amanos, you can call on me. Just ask around the docks. Everyone knows Old Bass Rush.
Prisoner disguise. Let's see. Inventory. Well, let's check the head. Oh, it's light and it's magical. Thank you. There's no... Prisoner disguise. Use prisoner disguise. Oh, like
Bar
this.
is just down the pier. Move, you dirty prisoners.
You get them in, you old sea dog, and I'll get them out.
I'll do my job, Arabelle. And remember, I like pomegranate wine with my salted mutton.
Prisoners.
Inside, prisoner. Move!
And I also have a quest here to speak with Marcel. Oh, okay. I have to be careful. Explore Ameno Station. Let's go somewhere up. Okay, I have to avoid the ones with a torch. Okay, we have someone here.
Psst. Over here.
Oh, it's Jakarn, okay. Oh, and that one is very sleeping. The Sleeping
Like my
Beauty.
new outfit? What better way to search Amino Station than disguised as a jailer, huh? I'll see what I can learn about our missing royals here in the stockade and around town. You head to the jungle. From what I already heard, you need to hurry.
What did you hear, Jakarn?
Before I engaged in 2 of my 3 favorite activities, eavesdropping and thievery, I heard the jailers talking about a bounty placed by the Green Serpent's prison gang. They're offering a reward for 3 nobles that washed ashore in the jungle.
You think that's related to the 3 alliance leaders?
What else could it be? Do you know of any other noble-born people who were lost at sea in the area? So head north and go through the big gate. That's your way into the jungle. Meanwhile, I'll see whether or not House Mornard is involved in all this.
Once I find the alliance leaders, how do I get off this island?
First, find the leaders. If you can't do that, find the serpents. One of them is bound to know something. I hear they have a camp northeast of the jungle gate. And take this flare. The 3 captains are circling the island waiting for your signal.
Any other words of advice before I head out?
Try not to let anything in the scary jungle kill you. Just head north, go through the gate, and head north some more. I hear there's a green serpent camp out that way. Hey, you got this! I mean, you probably got this. If anyone's got this, it's you.
Any useful words of advice?
Ooh, that's hurtful. And here I thought we were friends. But let me think. Oh, there's a coin fort on the far side of the island. Steer clear of that unless you run out of other options. It's controlled by the serpents, and they're stone-cold killers.
Do you think the green serpents are connected to the Ascendant Order?
I haven't seen any signs of the Order here on Aminos. Yet. But there must be a connection, right? How else would the serpents know about the Alliance leaders if the Ascendant Order didn't tip them off?
I'll head into the jungle and start looking.
And I'll start digging around out here. Oh, and if you were wondering, I'll hop a ship back to High Isle when I'm finished. Easy enough out here in Amino Station, as long as you don't look like one of the prisoners.
Good luck, Jakarn.
After you secure the royals, find a clear beach and fire that flare.
Okay. Let's take that.
You think the serpents were telling the truth? Freedom? If we find the lost nobles?
You know the Kaishiti's saying. If it sounds too good, it probably is.
For now, let's go and speak with Marcel. That's a secondary quest.
Stranger, those stockade ruffians hauled away my husband. Can you help me?
Yes.
You're actually stopping to help? Everyone else ignored me or looked at me as though I were insane. My husband and I, we were here at Amino Station on business. Then the jailers grabbed poor Valentine and dragged him away.
They dragged your husband away? To where?
Into their damn prison stockade. And it won't be long before they finish processing him. Then they'll banish poor Valentine into the jungle and I'll never see my beloved again. Help me save my husband, stranger. I'll pay you handsomely. Please.
Can't you just appeal to the jailers and tell them they made a mistake?
On the prison island of Aminos? Hardly. Besides, there's no time. Here, take this bottle of Dufort Red. It's a rare vintage that Jailer Omdil absolutely adores. Give him that and he'll let you inside. Then find my Valentine and get him out of there.
Alright, I'll help you get your husband out of the prison stockade.
Here, I'll mark a location on your map. There's a spot out in the jungle where we can meet. I'll have us away off this cursed island by the time you collect Valentine and get there. Just give Jailer Omdil the wine, get inside, and find my husband.
What makes you so sure that this jailer Omdil will cooperate?
I do my research. Everyone in town says Jailer Omdil loves wine. They also say he's willing to look the other way in exchange for a free bottle every now and again. He guards the back way into the stockade, which is perfect for your purposes.
What were you and Valentine doing when the jailers arrested him?
Nothing illegal, if that's what you're asking. Well, nothing overtly illegal. We were watching the ships come and go, looking for a suitable crew and cargo we could take advantage of. We're thieves, all right. Maybe the jailers recognized Valentine.
Thieves, huh? What else aren't you telling me?
Look, I may have exaggerated my distress.
Yeah, thieves.
But everything I told you is true. They grabbed Valentine for no reason. And if we don't get him out, he'll be lost forever. It's not just the dangerous currents that make Amanos a prison.
What do you mean?
They do something when they process the prisoners. Magic or alchemy, I don't know the details. But anyone banished to the jungle, they can't survive anywhere but on this accursed rock. It's a perfect prison, and totally inhumane.
Tell me more about Ameno Station.
Amanos Station is the only safe place on this damn rock. It consists of a port, a town, the prison stockade, and the jailer's keep. The rest of the island is a dangerous jungle, full of ferocious beasts. And I don't just mean the prisoners.
If the stockade is the prison, what's the deal with the jungle?
The jungle's as bad as the darkest pit of oblivion. Wild beasts, monsters, and banished marauders roam freely. Valentine wouldn't last 2 shakes of a guar's stubby tail out there. And if they process him, he'll be trapped. Until something kills him.
How long does the processing usually take?
I don't know. It depends. Some prisoners undergo processing within days. Others get to remain in the stockade indefinitely, as a reward for some service or another. The jailers call them trusties. I'd use a different word.
And there are no jailers or cells in the jungle?
There's no need. Getting to Amanos isn't hard. Getting off the island? That's another matter. Besides, between the gangs, the creatures, and whatever the jailers do to process the prisoners, only the toughest survive. And they have nowhere to go.
I want to hear more about this escape plan of yours.
Look, Valentine and I are thieves, and we're damn good ones. Getting into and out of impossible situations is what we do. In my case, I've had time to plan and prepare. Valentine didn't get the chance. That's why you need to go in there and help him.
But what happens after I get inside?
It's simple. You find my husband before they process him, escort him to the location I marked on your map, and we all get away before the jailers notice a thing. Trust me. Valentine and I have been doing stuff like this since the moment we met.
How did the two of you met?
Funny story. Mabson hired us separately to pull off the same job. She hoped we'd kill each other, to eliminate the competition, you understand. The look on her face when she found us, arm in arm, waiting in her chamber 2 nights later. Priceless.
Priceless, okay. Okay, we have to bribe someone there. What's this? For glory? What quest is this? Journal quests. Oh, it's the battleground. Yeah, abandon. Anything else? Okay, let's go and bribe the jailer. What's with the smoke over there? Lovely place. Jailer, let's see.
You're not supposed to be on this side of the stockade fence, prisoner. Get back inside or there'll be consequences.
Actually, I'd like to enter the prison stockade.
Have you lost your senses? Why in the name of Rupka's starry britches do you want to go inside? There's nothing but murderers, cut purses, and thieves in there. They'll eat you alive.
I need to find a thief who was recently in prison. Will this gift grant me safe passage?
Is that... It
Oh.
is!
Oh.
A rare Dufort Red! My
Oh.
favorite! Alright, take this outfit, wear it, and the jailers will think you're a trustee and leave you alone. Oh, but watch out for any jailers carrying a torch. They can spot a disguise in a sandstorm.
Got it. Avoid the jailers carrying torches. I know
As
that.
for finding a thief, I'd check the head jailer's office in the keep if I were you. You want to see if the thief you're looking for has been processed yet or not. The head jailer keeps a ledger with that information.
Thanks for the advice and the outfit, jailer.
Put on that trusty outfit before you head inside. If you get caught, we never had this conversation. Understand? Good.
What's so important about finding out if he's been processed yet or not?
Depends on your intentions. If you just want a word or two with the thief, the head jailer keeps records of which prisoners are in the stockade and which have been sent to the jungle. On the other hand, processing means a lot more
If what?
if you're planning a rescue. But I don't want to know nothing about that. If the thief has been processed, then he's already been banished, or he's about to be. And once that happens, there's no leaving this island. At least not alive.
How does this processing work exactly?
What? Do I look like some fancy robe from the Mages Guild? The process is magical, I think. Or maybe alchemical. Anyway, a processed prisoner can only survive in the wilds of Amanos. If you can call living in that jungle surviving. Now go away.
No, go away.